What up, it's me, A to Z, and we're back with more Pokemon Black. Last time, we explored the resort town of Undella Town, which is definitely quiet, you know. I miss summer already. I don't know why I'm saying that, because it's still summer as I said this. Same joke I made in the last episode. Anyway, but we explored Undella Town, we checked out these empty villas, we checked out the Rich's massive villa, and we actually went exploring in the Abyssal Ruins, which is to the east of here in Undella Bay, picked up a lot of treasure, including the very expensive Relic Crown. But with all that done, we've pretty much got all our business done in Undella Town. So, I'll say this. Remember this villa, which I said don't go into last time? Remember it for later. Come back here, you know, much later on when you're higher leveled. I'll say that. Anyway, this time, we're gonna head out to the north. We're gonna head out to the next town. Right over here. To, we got an outbreak on Route 30, the route I'm about to go to. We got an outbreak. Go figure. Route 16, a very unusual strong storm is happening over there. Alright, we will have to remember that for later. So that's just tornadoes. Our assigned places change daily. Can you believe it? Alright, what do you got to say, buddy? You check alert from bulletin boards? The news about Pokemon mass outbreaks is hot now. Yeah, apparently there's an outbreak on the route we're about to go to. And, Tornadus is flying around on Route 16. We'll remember that for later. Because, as I was about to say, welcome to Route 13. We've got a bunch of trainers and a bunch of wild Pokemon to start going over. This is easily the biggest route in the Unova region. Easily. There are so many wild Pokemon and so many things to go over. And I think it's about time we start going over these wild Pokemon as we fight this trainer over here. Oh, lovely trainer. Would you like to meet the Pokemon that make me so proud? Of course we do. It's funny. We got Riches over at Undella Bay, and now we're fighting all these rich girls. Well, not even rich girls. We're fighting this lady, or socialite, or whatever. Anyway, I'll go over this first Pokemon now. First Pokemon you can run into here is... Here's the first Pokemon that you can run into. You know it, you love to hate it, it's in every goddamn cave. It's Golbat. Golbat really hasn't changed that much in the generation gap. It does have access to some more moves, and some of the moves it relied on in the past, like Air Cutter and Sludge Bomb, are now considered special. But Poison Flying is still a very decent defensive typing, so don't knock Golbat at all. Its Evolved Form Crobat, which you get it by leveling up with Maximum Friendship, still as reliable as ever. It's blisteringly fast, balanced stats everywhere else, quite the expansive move pool. It's a phenomenal user of Taunt due to its really high speed, access to roofs increases survivability, and its respectable attacking move pool does give it options. You can learn Brave Bird, Cross Poison, all that stuff. Its new hidden ability of Infiltrator is actually really helpful because it helps it get past substitutes and screens. Generation 5 has definitely been kind to Crobat, as it's given it some new tools that keep it relevant in this metagame. Anyway, so I believe this is her last Pokemon. A Crunch should do it, but yeah, go figure, you can catch Golbats now. Again, Zubats are that really annoying Pokemon that you always run into, but it's funny because it really evolves into a useful Pokemon. I can't really say much bad about Crobat. Anyway, so, what about you, old man? What have you got? While we watch the beautiful scenery, let's have an exciting Pokemon battle. Let's indeed, Mr. Rich Man. You know, why the hell not? Alright, Gentleman Yan. Great name you got there. Sent out. Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd! 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 Kevin! Grow it now! Oh. Oh god. Oh god, I thought we'd never have to see Farfetch'd again. Oh. Okay, it's dead. It's dead. It's okay? We're good. Okay. Anyway, let's send out Polly for this next one, because Ramble's not a fairy yet, although if it has Intimidate, I'm kind of screwed. While we're at it, let's go over another Pokemon you could run into. Tangela. Tangela was once a Pokemon that was... Shit, has Intimidate. That was average at best. Good physical defense and special attack with mediocre to below average stats everywhere else. However, the previous generation did give Tangela an evolution in Tangrowth. Tangrowth is actually somewhat decent. Its stats, except for its special defense and speed, are excellent overall. Oh, jeez, what did you use? I didn't even see, because I'm paying attention to my bio. The thing is, this thing is very competent at attacking and defending itself physically. Being a grass type, it also has access to that excellent support and status move pool that most grass types are known for. In Gen 5, it gets the ability Regenerator as its hidden ability, making it quite the interesting pivot. However, as I said, its special defense and its speed are nothing to brag about. Most super effective special attacks will one-hit kill this thing. Despite that, Tangrowth isn't really awful by any stretch, and it can be a competent competitive Pokemon if it's given the right tools. So as you'll see, Paulie learned Outrage in his massive training. A lot of my Pokemon have learned some new moves. Okay, let's fight these twins, and then I'll just talk about the new moves that my Pokemon have learned, and some new bios. So the next Pokemon we can run into is Swellow. Swellow is the early flying type of the Hoenn region. Oh, go figure, speaking of Hoenn, plus Linen. So honestly, aside from a few new moves across the generations, like Brave Bird and all that stuff, Swellow hasn't changed that much. It's very fast and it has some somewhat decent physical attack, but it's still extremely frail. It can use its ability Guts with items such as Toxic Orb or Flame Orb to deal massive damage, but it's pretty situational. Like, Swellow is okay, but at this point in the game, it's really not going to help you out with the post game, and competitively, it's not going to be super amazing. Oh man, this is the perfect opportunity to talk about two other Pokemon that really mesh well in double battles. Solrock and Lunatone. I guess we can just start going over Solrock right now as Kevin kills this Minun. Solrock is the Sun-shaped Pokemon. Solrock is average at best. Its base Atoll is nothing impressive, and it can't really effectively use an offensive move pool that well, although it does have a somewhat respectable base 95 physical attack. However, Solrock really just does a better job of setting up status moves and screens to protect its teammates. Its ability to levitate isn't horrible, as it protects it from its ground-type weakness and earthquakes that can potentially one-hit kill it. Solrock has never really been a fantastic Pokemon, and when you're this late in the game, it's not even worth picking up. And I guess I can say the same for its moon-shaped cousin Lunatone. Lunatone just as average. Its stats are more inclined to special attacking compared to Solrock, so it does a marginally better job at using its attacking move pool. However, just like Solrock, it will find more utility in using status moves like Toxic, Stealth Rock, or the screens. Like Solrock, it also has Levitate, protecting it from its weakness to ground-type attacks. But really, again, Lunatone is just painfully average, so only pick it up to complete your decks. Do not bother using it on your team this late in the adventure. Also, shit, I forgot to reteach, I forgot to reteach Brick Break to Carmine. I'm gonna have to do that off-screen. Luckily, I don't think Carmine really needs Brick Break that much for these Pokemon that we're fighting, so I think we'll be fine. Anyway, so you're done. Oh, these are some impressive Pokemon. Alright, I think I'm gonna wait a little bit before I go over this next Pokemon. Let me put Tony out front now. Tony can do some training. Alright, I'm trying to think. We'll skip you. But again, I'll just mention, this route is very expansive. Ooh, what have you got? Okay, what am I doing? I'm hunting for treasure! Treasure hunting is fun! Sometimes things are buried in sand dunes. Actually, I just found something, but it's the same one as I found before. Ooh, a Lucky Punch. This is an item exclusive to Chansey. I may find something, so if you have time, stop by. Okay. And then this house. I believe this house, if I recall... no, mine with Pokemon picture books. My husband can teach some Pokemon the ultimate moves. I'll tell you their names. The Blazing Fire-type Pokemon, Charizard, Typhlosion, Blaziken, Infinite, and Emboar. The Restless Water-type Pokemon, Blastoise, Feraligatr, Swampert, Empoleon, and Samurott. And the Quiet Grass-type Pokemon, Venusaur, Meganium, Sceptile, Torterra, and Serperior. So this guy. Your quest for power has brought you here. Very well. Let me reward your passion with some absolutely astounding moves. Then the ultimate move. Should I teach them to your Pokemon? No thanks. So this guy will teach you the Elemental Hyper Beams. You'll remember them from Fire Red when I taught Charizard Blast Burn. So yeah, you can teach your Fire starters Blast Burn, your Grass starters Frenzy Plant, or your Water starters Hydro Cannon. I'm not going to teach Kevin Blast Burn because it's a special attack, plus we don't really need it. It's not worth teaching Blast Burn to Kevin. Anyway, so we are coming up to the end of this route, believe it or not. So what I'm going to do, actually now... Ooh, what about you? Are you a trainer? No, what's that? A letter fell from the sky? Oh, right, there's this thing with that Wingull girl. I'm going to skip you. I'm going to put up a Repel because I am so goddamn lazy and I don't even want to risk it. I didn't even talk about the Lucky Punch. The Lucky Punch just ups Chansey's critical hit ratio, which Chansey was never an attacker anyway, so it's not like it matters. Okay, you. This Wingull looks like it lost 3 grams on Route 13. I wish I could help it. Alright, so I guess we can just go ahead and pick up some lost letters. First we get a Razor Claw. Ooh, that's a very, very good item that I'm going to be talking about later. Oh, and there's one of the letters. So why don't we do this? While we find these letters, should I talk about the last Pokemon that... Ah, come on! Alright. Oh, great. Can that be the Gram? Let me show it to Wingull. 2 more. Wingull looks happy. Alright, so we gotta find 2 more of these Grams. I know where one of them is. I know one of them is held by that old man. I just forgot where number 3 is, so you are gonna have to bear with me. Looking for a Gram, are you? Well, could this be it? It fell on my head just now. Here, give this to Wingull. Alright, there's Gram number 2. So now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna probably cut away and search for Gram number 3. Why did the letter I mailed fall from the sky? I got it. Wingle dropped it. Here it is. Please give this to Wingle. Tell Wingle not to drop it this time. Okay, so apparently it was being held by that parasol lady over there. I don't know why I forgot that. Again, it's been quite a few years since I have done this post-game. Can I skip you? Perfect. Alright. Well, to be fair, I think I should fight one more trainer, you know, to go over that last Pokemon that we can catch in this route. But first, let's talk to this girl and her Wingle. There we go. Oh, great. Could that be the Gram? Let's show the Wingle. We've got them all. This helps Wingle a lot. To space! Even though we can't see it. Why can't we just see Wingle fly away? Oh, something's on the ground. Ooh, TM89 U-turn. As you guys know, TM89 U-turn is one of the best pivoting moves out there. Thank you, trainer. When we see happy Pokemon faces, we feel happy, don't we? Oh, if you know what Team Plasma tried to do. Alright, so as we fight this last guy, I'm gonna go over the last trainer that you can catch here on Route 13. And I just realized, unlucky 13, we find Absol. I know, it's hilarious. So the Absol, the disaster Pokemon. Legends say that whenever you see this Pokemon, bad things are destined to happen, and go figure, we're on Route 13, the unlucky route. Anyway, and it also makes sense given another area where you can catch this thing. Anyway, in the past, Absol was another example of a Pokemon whose base stat spread did not complement its typing. It has very high physical attack, but back then Dark was considered a special type. But now with the physical special split, Absol can effectively use its 130 base physical attack. However, it still does suffer from average stats everywhere else. Base 75 speed leaves more to be desired, and its weak defenses do mean that it will die pretty easily. However, don't let that discourage you from trying Absol out. It has some pretty decent moves like Night Slash, Sucker Punch, Psycho Cut, Pursuit, and Superpower via the Move Tutor. You can even try to set up a Sword Dance and sweep things with Sucker Punch and try to outspeed things that are faster than you. I mean, it's not really outspeed, you just kind of you beat them with priority. Absol isn't the best Dark type out there, but honestly, it's not terrible. I do think it's okay. And that's pretty much all the Pokemon you can catch here. I really just realized the fact that you can catch Absol on Route 13. Unlucky 13. Also, this idiot has a Metapod. Why do you have a Metapod? And why is it level 63? Why have you not evolved that thing into a Butterfree, you stupid? Literally, all you have is Tackle. Jesus Christ. Ugh, your Pokemon are so strong. Meanwhile, you and your level 63 Metapod, you dumbass. Whatever. We have made it to the end. Okay, thank God. Turn around, please. Thank you. Perfect. We made it to the end. We will worry about that place later. Route 13. Once we walk through here... Welcome to Lacunosa Town. With some of my favorite music in this game. It's so nice. It's so peaceful. And this town has quite a bit of lore involved in it, which I guess we can explore around a little bit. We have a little bit of extra time. I was gonna explore this town in the next episode. We can do it now. At night, a scary monster comes out of the big hole, so you have to go home and be good. Welcome to Lacunosa Town. In this town, people live as methodically as clockwork from morning to night. If you live your life soaking up in sunlight, you can sleep very well at night. And what do you have to say? There are a lot of people in the world, and there are just as many different characteristics and ideas. Alright, I know in one of these houses, they actually tell the story. I don't think it... No, there's no one here, clearly. Abandoned house is abandoned. Again, abandoned house is abandoned. I like the idea, though. If you come here at nighttime, all the people are in their houses. I don't have anything to do ever since I took a post here, since nobody goes outside at night. It's very peaceful. So no vandals, no graffiti. I guess that's definitely nice. Alright, I know in one of these houses, they definitely tells a story. Well, hello there, young traveler. Would you like to hear an old story of Lacunosa Town? Bear with me, because I'm an old lady who likes telling tales the old-fashioned way. Alright, this is where we're probably going to end it off after we hear the story. There's a great big hole at the back of this town. Right over there, actually, if you look to your right, or to your left. A long time ago, a huge meteor fell from the sky and made the big hole. A very scary monster was hiding inside the meteor. People say the monster appeared in the village at night, bringing a cold wind, and it stole away people and Pokemon. So the villagers built big walls to keep the monster out and made a rule that no one could go out after dark. Of course, nowadays nobody believes in such things, but you know, even now, the people of this town stay inside after dark. Isn't that strange? I guess old stories and old traditions have some influence on our current life. Well, we got a story about that giant hole that's right over there. You can see it. Like, she's telling a story about the hole that's right over there. You can see it, like, right on the top right corner of the screen. But, next time, I think we're gonna be a naughty little boy and explore that hole. We're gonna go where the grown-ups tell us not to go. I mean, isn't that what we do as Pokemon trainers? We're literally disobeying our parents by going out exploring on the world. I mean, look what happened to Bianca. Anyway, but yeah, next time we are going to head back out to Route 13 to actually check out that hole where that meteor landed and see if we can find any special Pokemon there. But for now, we're gonna cut it here. Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll be back with more Pokemon Black.